Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of 2000's Represent. We're wrapping up our this cycle of 2004 with a video game. And in this episode, we're talking about Burnout 3 Takedown, one of my absolute favorite games of all time. I think my favorite game overall in the Burnout series. This game would probably make my top 10 video games of all time if I ever were to compile that list. I've kind of always wanted to do like my top 100, break it down by like favorite like games and all that. And I know this game would definitely be on that list somewhere. I would even say probably like top 10 like I just mentioned. But yeah, this game is absolutely fantastic. Just a perfect arcade style racing game. If you look over there, I've obviously have both the PlayStation and the Xbox boxes up there. So I first played the demo of this for PlayStation 2, and when we get to the gameplay of this game later in the video, we'll be using the PlayStation 2 version. But the version of that time I spent the most time with was the Xbox version. So picked up an Xbox in 2004 primarily to play Halo 2. Really wanted to play Halo 2, so picked up an Xbox toward the end of that year. It was only like a year before the 360 came out anyway. But picked that up, picked up Halo 2, and then picked up Burnout 3. And I'll to be perfectly honest, I think I probably spent more time on Xbox Live playing Burnout 3 than I did playing Halo 2. Just an absolutely classic racing game. You have all kinds of different race modes, just like straight up races. You have Burning Lap, which is like your time trials. You have Takedown mode, which is probably the most fun in the game, where you're basically just trying to score as many takedowns as you can. There's also the amazing crash mode, where you are trying to cause basically you have like a figure, like a goal you're trying to hit. You're just trying to cause as much destruction in a lot at a lot amount of time as you can. So just some amazing modes. Was followed up like a year later with Burnout Revenge. I personally like Burnout 3 more. I also like it more than Burnout Paradise and some of the other Burnout games. But we're going to get to all that. I have my notes here. And then we will, of course, do some gameplay of this amazing game. I had to disable music in the game, probably just to avoid any kind of copyright issues. The music is great, but had to kind of disable it, unfortunately. So Burnout 3, first released September 8th, 2004. Released on the PlayStation 2 as well as the Xbox. I don't think it's ever been like re-released as far as I know. Like I would absolutely love like a not necessarily like a remake, but even just like an HD upscaled version of this or something would be incredible. Maybe one exists. I haven't heard of it, but that would be something I would buy in an instant if they did like an updated version, maybe with Burnout Revenge, like Burnout 3 and Burnout Revenge, kind of like the way they're doing the Tony Hawk games. They did 1 and 2, and they just pretty recently, within like the last like month or so, released 3 and 4. I haven't picked 3 and 4 up yet. I think my computer can actually handle those because I was really kind of waiting to see what the system requirements are. But would absolutely love like a Burnout collection or something like that. Like maybe all the like Burnouts up to 4 would be cool, or Revenge, I should say. Who knows? But apparently, Criterion, the company that developed the game, was working on a skateboarding game for EA at the time, which ended up getting canceled, and it kind of soured the relationship between Criterion and EA. So I think they had two studios, from what I was reading. One studio was going to do a Skate or Die remake, and another studio within Criterion was going to be working on some other Need for Speed game. Apparently, like they ended up, I think, scrapping both of those games, and it kind of soured the relationship between Criterion and EA for a little bit. But then, kind of as a way to, EA wanted to get back in a relationship with Criterion, and then that's when they came out with the concept of Burnout 3. So they basically were doing a Skate or Die remake. That didn't go well. And they were doing a Need for Speed game. That didn't go well. Things kind of went sour with them for a while. And then they kind of came back together to create this. Really glad they did, because, like I said earlier, one of my absolute favorite games of all time here. Um, and the way the developers described it is they made this game more aggressive than the other Burnouts. I would actually even argue it's more aggressive than Revenge, even though Revenge allows you to basically like hit traffic from behind. Um, so basically, the way they described it was they wanted to make a game where you were fighting through traffic versus quote racing through traffic. So basically, like you have to be very careful in this game. You could drive on the wrong side of the road. You get bonuses for doing all that kind of stuff. You get bonuses for near misses, things like that. That fills up your boost bar, which you can then use to obviously get a boost into an opponent to make them crash, things like that. So yeah, so basically it was just like a lot of kind of very aggressive driving in this game. Like wrong side of the road gets you a boost bonus. Nearly crashing gets you a boost bonus. Takedowns get you a huge boost bonus, and so on. Um, and when they came out with Burnout Revenge, I was really excited about Revenge. Picked it up. I think I picked it up on the original Xbox first. And then shortly after getting that, I got an Xbox 360, so I ended up getting the Xbox 360 version as well. And I didn't like Revenge nearly as much as Burnout 3. And I think the key thing that I didn't like about it was Burnout 3 is a very intense game. Like, if you crash into another car that isn't like one of the opponents, it's basically almost like an instant crash. Burnout 4 or Burnout Revenge adds the ability to, I think they call it traffic checking. So you can crash into cars in front of you, and I think as long as they were smaller cars, you could kind of just plow them out of the way. And to me, that took away a key bit of the intensity of Burnout 3, because if you did that in Burnout 3, you would just crash. So there's kind of an art to, like almost not crashing into stuff in Burnout 3, because you get bonuses for narrowly avoiding hitting something. So if you're driving on the wrong side of the road and you swerve at the very last second, you get a bonus. There's almost no need to do that in Revenge because you can basically just kind of plow through a bunch of traffic. And it kind of, I think, just like I said, takes away one of my favorite elements from Burnout 3. Even the designer, Alex Ward, said they kind of never really got back to being able to kind of, how is this? They were never able to really recapture the feel of Burnout 3, even with other games like Burnout Revenge or Burnout Paradise. I think Burnout 3 is an example of kind of like a less is more design philosophy, because Burnout Paradise is this open world. You can basically kind of just drive wherever, go wherever. And I kind of feel that didn't really work for me because you'd be doing races and you easily get lost and things like that. All the races in Burnout 3 are on a single kind of closed circuit track, so you can't go off and just get lost or anything like that. So I feel like kind of like less is more works better with this style of game than letting it be a huge open world. Like Burnout Paradise is still a lot of fun, but it lost something I think when they went into the open world kind of area or driving like they do now or did in that game at least. So the game came out to some amazing reviews. Let me actually just pull those up. So let's see. So Metacritic has it at a for the PlayStation 2 has it at a 93 out of 100 and a 94 out of 100 for Xbox. Edge gave it a 9 out of 10. Eurogamer 9 out of 10. Game Informer has it at a 9.25 out of 10. GameSpot gave it a 9.5 out of 10. GameSpy has it at a 5 out of 5. GamesTM has it at a 10 out of 10. And then a 9.4 out of 10 for the PlayStation 2 version from IGN, and a 9.5 out of 10 for the Xbox version. So like I was saying earlier in the video, the version I played mostly was the Xbox version, and it just worked really well with Xbox Live. Like one of the things about PlayStation 2 Online that didn't necessarily work all that well was I believe you kind of had to have an account at the very least for each developer or publisher you want to play a game with. So you need to have an EA account to do Burnout or Madden or anything like that. You would have to have an account with Konami if you wanted to do Metal Gear Solid Online or Metal Gear Solid 3 Online. But remember, you had to have a Sony account if you wanted to do Killzone Online and things like that. Xbox Live kind of just got it kind of all centralized. It's very decentralized on PlayStation 2, so you would have to like remember like login information for a bunch of different games depending on how many you were playing. So that's why I preferred the Xbox version, because you just log into one account and you're good to go. But yeah, again, Burnout 3 is just a fantastic racer, and I would absolutely love for there to be like a Burnout collection, like an HDified Burnout or something like that. Even a remake, if this did a ground up remake and basically made the game exactly the same as it was in 2004, I would be happy with that as well. But a Burnout collection would be great. Get on that, EA. I mean, probably not going to. But anyway, that is going to do it for this part of the video. We're now going to jump into some gameplay of this incredible, incredible game. There is some graphical glitches with the PlayStation 2 emulator I'm using. Mostly car windshields and like the underside of cars is this weird like purple like shade. Don't really know how to fix that, but it doesn't really impact the gameplay all that much. So that is just kind of forewarning you, like the windows on the cars are going to look a little bit weird, and then kind of the underside of cars will look weird as well. But we'll be right back with the gameplay. I'm really looking forward to it. EA Games. Challenge everything. All right, so we're loading into Burnout 3 now. And I disabled, like I said earlier, disabled music just so I didn't get hit with any kind of copyright stuff here. I think I already have a profile from playing this a little bit in the past, but we'll just go through the events and play through some stuff here. World Tour is where you're going to spend probably most of the time in the game. So basically you have like races, you have Grand Prix, you have Burning Lap, you have like time trial kind of stuff. Crash mode is really cool. So we're going to go through and just play some of everything. So let's do, I think there's like a really cool, Road Rage is one of my favorites. I've already played through this Road Rage, but we'll play through it again here. And Road Rage is just basically drive and cause as many crashes as possible. You have all kinds of takedowns you can get. You can have them crash into walls, other cars. There's various signature takedowns you can get as well. I think this one has the Pillar Driller signature takedown, but we got to get 5 takedowns to get gold in this level. And again, you get boost for driving on the wrong side of the road. Whoa, I already got smacked into. But boost for driving recklessly. Cool, already got bronze. That guy, we made that guy crash. Let's try to catch up to these guys here. Oh, that was not one of the opponents. If that was Burnout Revenge, that would just be knocked out of the way. One thing I like about this more than Revenge is that. Actually, let's restart this. Alright, so you gotta, again, score 5 takedowns to win in this mode here. You can do drifting, that'll get you boost. So there's a takedown, we're already at bronze. There's 2. Yeah, that's a 2 in a row. And we got a decent amount of boost, let's cause that to crash there. Oh, I need to dodge this guy really right there. All right, cool, we're on a hot streak. Very nice. Yeah, again, you get points for being on the wrong side of the road, drifting, catching air. Of course, causing crashes. One thing in this game is cool is you can steer your wreck after you crash. And then if you crash, you can get after-touch takedowns, which are really cool. Whoa. I think that was a psych out, because that guy just crashed without me doing anything. No, I crashed as well. I think I'm already at gold, but... Oh man, I was trying to get him to crash into the pillar, not me. Alright, so we've got 5. That's what we need for gold, but we're gonna... You basically drive until your car is totaled. That's another psych out. Oh man, I'm just hitting those pillars like crazy. Alright, let's get some oncoming going. Oh, jeez. Got some serious air there. Pretty good drift. All right, got 7, so we still got the gold, which is nice. And then you get points. You earn points. You earn other things to get basically more cars, things like that. So that was Road Rage, probably my favorite event type in the game. And then I would say that's probably followed by a Crash mode is like really cool too. So let's see, we get another car at 100,000. All right, so let's go do Crash mode here. Let's do the very first one, which is just the trailer one. This is like the most basic. This is like the tutorial level, basically. But Crash mode is essentially like a puzzle game within the game. Because you're just crashing, trying to cause as much damage as possible. There's bonuses you can get. You can trigger the, I think they're called crash breakers, which then let you steer the wreck to cause even more damage. So let's see here, we got this boost here. And then we'll hit that ramp, get that bonus. Oh, I totally... Let's restart. I hit that a little too hard and it totally cleared the truck, which you need to hit that truck to set off the trade reaction, basically. Alright, so we get gold at $140,000 in damage. So yeah, hit that boost. Oh, I did it again. There's a way, there's like an angle that if you hit the ramp, you can kind of do like almost like a barrel roll, like, you know, do a barrel roll. And then that is usually a little bit slower and causes you to crash more, so. I guess I could also not use the boost. No, the boost is automatic, it looks like. There we go. That's how it's done. Trigger the crash breaker. Still not great because I didn't get into the area with all those other RVs. Let's see what we got here. Oh, even without hitting those RVs, we still got a gold, so it's pretty good. All right, we're gonna do another crash mode now. Like I said a second ago, it almost feels like a puzzle game with the crash part. Alright, so there's another one here. So let's do that. Yeah, Burnout Online was awesome. Like, that's why I really wish it would just do like a remaster with like all the multiplayer, like everything. We've got. So let's go. We've got the boost. We've got the ramp. Let's hit that multiplier. Well, I didn't really. That doesn't look like it's great because I didn't get into the other lane. So let's actually. Yeah, because you got to crash into those RVs and then somehow manage to get into the incoming lane or oncoming lane to cause as much damage as possible. So 200,000 for gold. Can I hit the multiplier still? Got the multiplier. Clip this. Still not enough. They're still able to avoid it. I was just like a foot or two away from that that oncoming lane, which would have got us there, but. I missed the multiplier. Okay, we're at least in the lane. Okay, crash breaker. Let's see, and we got to get 200,000. Again, we missed the multiplier though. Not quite enough. We got silver. Let's go for gold. Let's try one more. So if I got that multiplier, I would have got it. But getting the multiplier means you may not get into the right lane, but let's see how it goes. Oh, we got a, what's this, special event? Okay, so we're still gonna go here. Try that crash event one more time. And I think if we hit that multiplier, we should be good, but. Oh, I missed the multiplier again. Okay. That actually probably ended up being worse, I think. Bronze that time. Not great. All right. Let's try another event. Okay, no new events here. We got a new race here. This is a face-off. I think this is just a point A to point B race. Okay, just beat the rival to win the car, alright? Alright, there's the takedown. Alright, pretty good drift there. Help me pass. Alright, got a takedown on him. Oh man. I was risking it by going through the thing. We're in position 2. Oh, it's not a 2, it's a single lap race. I was looking at the position. But let's catch up to him. Hopefully make him get more takedowns on him. There we go. Alright, boost ahead here. Alright, there's the finish line. Alright. Cool. So we get their car now. New car. Let's see what we got. Dominator, alright. So I think I've done most of the races in this particular region, with the exception of that Grand Prix. So we got invited to an event in Europe. Let's do that. Ooh, is the crash event in Europe? Alright, cool. So we got slip and slide. Yeah, just like the amount of different modes is really cool, because you got your crash modes, you got your road rage, your time trials. We got some cross traffic there. Alright. And then I think we need to get over to that 2x multiplier. So 350,000 for gold. Can I get to the multiplier? Oh, my car is kind of dangling above that. I don't know if I even hit it. There is a lot of damage going on, though. I think I missed the multiplier. It's in that truck. Alright, silver. Not bad. Yeah, but that multiplier was right there. I think it was just kind of like, just not close enough to getting it. Oh, another crash event in Europe. Let's try that one. So Grand Slam. So 280,000. Okay, just one more for the crash breaker. There we go. No, not quite enough to get to that bonus. Alright, bronze. Not good. New event, though. Alright, cool. Let's see, all that's complete down here. At least for now. And throughout the game, you'll unlock those other events. Let's do the preview lap here. What do we got here? The Sports Type 3. Alright, so here, 1 minute, 3 seconds to get a gold. This is basically just a time trial here. Oh man, that's going to potentially cost us. Oh man! Tried to get around the front of it, but just couldn't do it. Oh, what did I... Oh, I crashed into like a dumpster or something. Oh, pillar. Yeah, we're gonna restart this level here. That's just too many crashes. Especially in a timed mode, but... Alright. Oh, what did I even hit? Oh, into a taxi, alright. At least it tells you what you hit. Another taxi! Alright, we're rebooting again. Started off kind of strong, but then those taxis kind of came out of nowhere. Very nice drift there. Oh my gosh. Almost crashed into that one. Okay, pillars! Alright. into the taxi. We're about to time is almost up for gold. Yep, we just lost gold there. Time is also almost up for silver. Yes, we're gonna get bronze. All right, not great. But yeah, the time trials are like really intense because it's usually 1 or 2 crashes is all it takes to not get a medal, basically. Let's see what other modes we can do here. Oh, haven't done the waterfront crashes yet. Have I? No, we haven't done Twister. So, another crash mode here. Oh, I hit the... Okay, so basically we try to crash breaker into all those buses over there. Okay, there's some of them that got hit. Alright, bronze. Getting close to getting that new car. So we got a waterfront here. Another face-off. Let's go for it. Alright, so beat the rival to win the car again. We got what here? 1 lap. Alright, there's a takedown already. Oh, I almost crashed there as well. Oh, and then I did. Right into the water. Alright, so they're ahead of me. Alright, I think that was a psych out. Yep. Oh man. And he passed me. Since this is a single lap race, that might be enough to have me lose. Let's see if we can catch up. He's right up there. Don't have any boost. There's some. Really great drift there. Alright, we got ahead. Alright. Alright, got it. Alright, new car, new event. So let's see, we got their car for winning. We got, what, modified compact? Right, another special event unlocked. No, Far East? Yeah, let's do it. We got here special event on the dock side here. Special event. Alright, let's pick that car. Alright, so minute 13 to get gold. Alright, that's probably going to cost us right there. Whoa, the sense of speed with this car is insane. Oh my god, we're going to restart this. Yeah, that car just gets insanely fast. Alright, let's get in the oncoming so we can get boost. Oh, hit that corner a little too hard. Oh my god. If that was just a guardrail, we probably would have been fine, but that was basically a pillar. Oh, into the bus. Alright. Alright, we're about to lose silver, it sounds like. Going for bronze now. Got like 4 seconds to get it. And nope, we missed it. Yeah, just miss it by a couple seconds. Alright, let's go back to the USA. What were the other events in that one? The burning lap and the face-off. Alright, we've already done that. Now let's do the Grand Prix here. Compact Grand Prix, alright. Let's go to modified. If I remember, Grand Prix, basically you do various races and you earn points by winning those races. Kind of like, yeah, so you earn points. So what do we got here? A 2-lap race for this one. Alright, there's a psych out. Let's boost ahead. Oh my god, I psyched myself out there. That's some insane air, too. Alright, got them taken out. There's a guy right behind. Alright, psych out on him. Oh man, alright. Let's see if I can score an after touch. No, not quite. There's somebody right behind me. I could hear him coming up. Alright, takedown there. We're 5 seconds behind. Okay, it's 2 in a row. Nice. Three in a row, sweet. Where is the guy in first? Oh man, I thought I was clear of that. Oh man. So now we're in dead last. Alright, there's our takedown. That says we're a second behind. Don't know if that meant second or behind first, but. Alright, there's the leader. And yeah, there they go. Oh my god, almost hit that bus. Yeah, and we gotta make up some time here. 8 seconds behind, geez, alright. Oh man. Oh, there's an after touch. Yeah, and the whole pack just came back up. Yeah, the lap is almost over because we're getting back into the town area. Whoa! Oh, yeah, that was a psych out. And this is a Grand Prix, so we're going to be dead last in a Grand Prix, which is not good. Yeah, there's the finish line. Yeah, dead last. No points. All right, that's not good. New car, though. All right, cool. So next race. So no points going into this race. Hopefully we can still come around and get it. Oh, right into the pillar from the jump. Yeah, I basically crashed into his wreck, so. Whew. Okay, we're in second. Oh! No! Okay, we're in third. No, right into the taxi. He pushed me into it. Yeah, this is a single lap race, so not good here. Oh my god, I'm gonna be in close to dead last again. I'm really dragging here. Let's get some drifting going. That was a bad drift. Yeah, they're about to finish. Yeah, they're well ahead. All right, 2 seconds behind. Yeah, again, another horrible race. 1 point. Still in dead last. Hey, I don't think there's any way we can actually turn this around, but... Well, yeah. All right, now we have some boost. We can maybe get ahead. Oh, I was trying to thread the needle. Couldn't do it. Alright, still in second place. Oh. Back to first. Oop. I dodged those trees. Oh. Again, we're going to end up in dead last again. Already in third. Back to fourth. Alright, take that guy out. Take them out. It's 3 in a row. See, and after all that, we're only a second ahead. Oh, there we go. We're gonna get still in first. Don't know by how much, but pretty good drift there. All right, finally got first place. All right, not great. Don't know how many more races are in this Grand Prix. I think that may have been it. So no, we didn't. We got like 4. But. Right, that gets us another car though. So 60 takedowns. We got, which one is this? The assassin, all right. All right, and I think that is going to do it for this video. I absolutely love this game. Like, it's just such an intense racing experience. So many cool modes, from the road rage to races, time trials, crash mode, Grand Prix. You're constantly unlocking new cars, new events. It's essentially, in my opinion, a perfect game. I don't think the other Burnout games in the series were able to surpass this. I think, like I said, Revenge was fun, but Revenge took away a lot of the intensity when you can just check traffic and hit traffic in front of you and knock it out of the way. In this one, basically just great. Sometimes hitting a car in front of you is enough to cause you to crash. So yeah, again, easily probably in one of my favorite games of all time. Um, that's going to wrap it up for this video. So remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. We'll be back again in a week from now, starting our next cycle of, or starting in with 2005. We'll be doing again a album, movie, and video game from that year before jumping into 2006 and the rest of the decade. So again, thanks again for watching. Take care and have a good one. See ya.